Hey guys, my name is Lauren. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video. I don't know how you found my channel, but I'm glad you did. Welcome. I will be posting a lot more now that I have the confidence to finally film. Um, I wanted to sit down and keep this video pretty casual for my first one. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. It's taken me years. I've had a lot of people in my life tell me that I should be doing this for a really long time. And I spend a lot of my time on YouTube anyway. And I love the community. So I figured, why not? Why not now? So I thought I'd keep it casual and do a get to know me tag. Um, I have a get ready with me coming up as my next video, so stay tuned for that. Um, yeah, so let's just get started. Um, Number one, what is your middle name? My middle name is actually Kelly. I don't have a relationship with my dad, so I don't like to use my last name, so I go with Kelly. Number two, where were you born? I was born in Buffalo, New York. I still live there, so don't stop me. Number three, how old are you? I am 29 years old. My birthday is coming up in a couple weeks, so I'm about to be 30, so look out for that. I'm sure I'll be doing something exciting and crazy, and who knows? I'll probably vlog it so you can at least see a little bit of it. Number four, how tall are you? I am 5'7". There's nothing else to say about that. Number five, do you have any siblings? I do. I have an older sister. She's a year and like a month and a half older than me. So she just turned 31. And I also have a stepbrother that's younger than me, but like I said, I don't talk to my dad, so I don't really have a relationship with him. I haven't seen him since high school. So it's been a long time. Number six, what do you do for a living? I am a waitress. Number seven, what's your favorite music genre? I literally listen to everything, and I know that that's a very broad statement, but I do. Currently, I've been really loving country. I used to hate country, so that's pretty crazy for me. Um, but I really love it, and that's probably what I listen to the most right now. Um, but I love everything. Let's see. Number eight, what are your favorite snacks? I am a sucker for chips. Um, any kind of chips. I can't have them in my apartment, or I'll eat them all in one sitting, one day. Um, I I have a problem. I'll eat a whole family size bag to myself in an hour. It's awful. I also love candy. I have a problem with candy as well. I have a big sweet tooth. I like sour gummies the most, probably. Number nine, what is one of your bad habits? Um, Probably my worst that I'm trying to get better at. I've been really bad at it for years. Um, is ditching plans that I have made, no matter how far in advance, uh, the day of, to not do anything better, just to sit at home on the couch taking a nap. I love to nap. Um, a lot of my friends have now grown to learn that about me. If they can't get a hold of me, I'm most likely napping. Number 10, what is your zodiac sign? I am a Virgo. Like I said, my birthday is coming up soon, so look out for that. I don't follow astrology at all. I know a lot of people do. One of my best friends does. Um, I don't know what any of it means. If you would like to talk about it, leave a comment down below. Um, and I'd be more than willing to learn more about it. I've just never really looked into it. Let's see. Number 11, what is or was your favorite subject in school? So I'm obviously not in school anymore. In high school, My favorite subject is math. Um, I liked that there was only one answer to a question. There was only one right answer. Um, and I was good at it. Growing up in elementary school and middle school, that was probably my worst subject. My sister and my dad were both really good at math, and they both work in their fields with math as well. Um, I do not. I use a calculator for everything now that I haven't been in school in so long. But it was math, and I was really good at it. Number 12, what is your favorite drink? Um, Alcohol wise, I love red wine. I'm actually drinking it right now out of this cute mug for liquid courage because I'm really nervous to do this for the first time. So, cheers. Um, I also really love tequila and Tito's. Those are my three drinks that I go for, depending on my mood. Once in a while, I'll have a beer, but it rarely. Non-alcoholic, I mainly just drink water. Number 13, what is your favorite song at the moment? Um, that's, I don't really have favorite songs. I have songs that I listen to over and over, but it's multiple songs. It's never just one. Um, I guess lately I've been listening to Truth Hurts by Lizzo, and if I could play it without being monetized, I would. But you can listen to it for yourself. And if you don't know what it is, you should. Number 14, what would you name your kids? I don't know. Currently, I don't know if I want kids. I am in a long term committed relationship. I'm very happy. I love children. But the more that I hang out with children that aren't well behaved, the more I don't know if I could do it. I really do want a family. So we'll see. It's probably going to happen. I can see my boyfriend being really good with children as well. I just don't know. I'm not ready. I'm not going to be ready anyway for a really long time. So I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I do know if I do, I don't want them to have a common name. I don't want it to be anything crazy that no one's ever heard of before or anything like that. But I don't want it to be common. Let's see. Number 15, do you participate in any sports? Currently, no. I never really did. I danced for my entire life. I took dance lessons. I still love to dance for fun. Nothing professionally. I don't know. My boyfriend plays ultimate frisbee. He's been trying to get me to go play with him. I have a bad left arm, so I can't really do a lot of things, sports wise at least. So, no. Number 16, what is your favorite color? I really love lavender, if you couldn't tell about my hair. I also really love turquoise. Those are probably my favorite too. Yeah, I like doing fun things with my hair. I went to cosmetology school, so I do it myself. Obviously, my roots need to be done. It needs to be touched up a little bit. It's been a couple weeks. But I don't like just having a normal color hair or one color hair that's not something like this, something fun, something not the norm. I like to be different. I kind of like to stand out a little bit. It shows my personality even if I don't open my mouth and say anything to you. And some people hate it. I don't really care. Let's see. Number 17, what is your favorite animal? I've always loved monkeys of any kind. Gorillas, probably my favorite. I also really love dogs. I have a problem with not being able to not pet one when I see it. or at least like talk about it like a crazy dog mom, even though I don't have a dog. Um, yeah, I really love all animals, really, actually. Number 18, what is your favorite perfume? I don't know if I have a favorite. I've been wearing the same perfume for a really long time. I have a couple that I go through. Um, I haven't found one that's my absolute favorite. If you want to comment down below on what are some of your favorites, I like something a little fruity, kind of sexy. I am going to be 30 years old. I don't want something childish. I do wear Scandalous from Victoria's Secret. I also, let's see, I do wear Ride or Die from, I believe it's Kim Kardashian's line. It doesn't last long though, but it does smell good. I also, where is it? I also wear, I have this little like roller ball of it. I also wear teas from Victoria's Secret. Nothing ever really lasts a long time though. So if you have recommendations on things that I should try, I'm more than open and willing to try something new. Like I said, I've been wearing Scandalous and teas as well for a really long time, and I would love to change it up a little bit. Moving on. What is your favorite holiday? Number 19. I love Halloween. I love everything Halloween. Like I said before, I am addicted to candy. I love everything spooky. I love Halloween decorations. I love going to haunted houses. I love watching scary movies. I love dressing up. I will never stop dressing up no matter how old I get. Last year, my boyfriend and I were Bob and Linda from Bob's Burgers. And we went to this show on Beggars Night, so the night before Halloween. And everyone was dressed up. Even the band that was playing was dressed up. It was so much fun. So much fun. And my boyfriend, funny story, my boyfriend had a spatula to make him look more like Bob, right? And he likes to stage dive. That's a thing that he does. And so he got up on stage and held up that spatula and stage dove with it, and it was really funny. So that was really fun. We also, before we went to the show, we went out to dinner to a burger place that's around us, and as soon as we walked in, even though like I had red hair at the time, I didn't put on a wig or anything. I had to work that day, so I couldn't go full out. But I had the glasses on, and we had aprons, and I had a red shirt and jeans and the shoes, and he also had an apron on, and like I said, he had the spatula. We went out to dinner, and as soon as we walked in this burger place, not really thinking, not planning, maybe kind of planning, but not completely planning on where we were going to go, we walked into a burger place, being Bob and Linda from Bob's Burgers, and they acknowledged the fact that that's what we were, and it was kind of funny. Moving on. Have you graduated from high school? Number 20. I dropped out of high school. I got my GED before I would have graduated with my class. I did not like going to school. I had no interest in it. I didn't pay attention in school, so I ended up going to summer school for a couple of years, and I did really well in summer school because, you know, like I had to be there, I had to pass, or else I was going to fail. So I did really well in summer school, and you would think that that would give me more motivation to pay attention, but I just couldn't. There was nothing that was keeping my mind focused while I was there. I was doodling. I would skip classes. I just didn't want to be there. I thought that going to BOCES for cosmetology in high school was my main priority. That's what I was interested in. That's what I saw as a future for myself. So I didn't necessarily think that I should be sitting in English class and reading a book or writing a paper on a book. Things that I don't know, I just didn't care about. So I would skip school and get on the bus at 2 o'clock or whatever it was and go to BOCES until they realized that I wasn't going to my actual classes, and that's not allowed. If you're not passing your classes in like actually in high school, you can't take an elective. You can't go to BOCES. So I dropped out. Um, and it is what it is. I still have a diploma. Technically, a GED is a diploma, and I didn't waste any more of my senior year going to school when I was failing anyway. It was a waste of my time at that point. I would have had to go for another year. Number 21, have you traveled outside the country? I have a couple times. Like I said, I live in Buffalo, which is super close to Canada. So, not that I go there a lot or frequently, but I've been there multiple times. Um, it's very convenient. It's something to do if you've never seen the falls. It's beautiful. I don't know. There's not much to say about it. It is what it is. I also traveled to London, England, a long time ago with my church group that I was in. I think that, I mean, I had a really good time and I loved it. But I was too young to be able to experience it the way that I would want to now. So I'd really love to go back. I haven't traveled anywhere outside of the country other than those two places. Um, but I really love traveling and I would really love to go anywhere, really. Number 22, can you speak any other languages? No. I speak English and that's it. Maybe gibberish when I've had a couple drinks. But I took Spanish in school when I went, and I was actually really good at it. But I mean, I graduated in 2007. It's been 12 years. I don't remember any of it. Oops, I wish I did. Let's see. Number 23, do you have any piercings or tattoos? I do. As you can tell, I will probably make a video on them. I know that those kind of videos are highly requested. We'll see. But I have a bunch of both, and probably going to get another tattoo around my birthday as well. So we'll see. Number 24, what is your favorite restaurant? Fast food wise, I might get some hate for this. I do all the time, especially because I'm a waitress and I work in a restaurant. I really love Arby's. I always have, I always will. I don't know, it's so good. And I don't really like real roast beef, so I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, but it's just so good. Actual restaurants are probably restaurants in Buffalo that they don't have anywhere else. I don't really love chains. I like independently owned restaurants. I work at one. That's basically mainly where I eat too, because I'm always working. So, yeah, there's a couple around here that I really love, but it's basically pointless to say them because unless you come to Buffalo, you would never know. Number 25, did you like school? I think that I went over that. I was not popular, but I wasn't an outcast. I had my good group of friends that made it kind of bearable for at least up until junior, senior year, but I would rather hang out with them outside of school. And that's what I did. And yeah, moving on. Number 26, who is your favorite YouTuber? I have a lot. Like I said, I've been watching YouTube for a really long time. The first person that I probably watched was Kenny Johnson. I still love her. I think she's beautiful. Um, I think she's a really good role model. She also is amazing at makeup and she knows what she's doing. Um, I also really love Jaclyn Hill. I know there's a lot of controversy going on right now with her. Um, People make mistakes. Um, she's dealing with it and she's owning up to it, and I think that she's great. I also love Kristen Johns. I think she's also a really good role model. She's absolutely stunning, for one. Um, I love that she's now incorporating cooking onto her channel. I think that I would like to do that too. Um, her and her husband are the most adorable people. Her dogs are adorable. I love her dogs, Camper and Honey. Um, let's see, I also love Shannon XO. I think she's really great. Carly Bible, Casey Holmes, I've been watching for a really long time. She just had a baby. Oh my gosh. I can't. Um, Super cute. Let's see, Carly Bible, Danielle Mansuti, Jeffree Star. Love his makeup, love his products, love his personality. I can't get enough. He's really funny. Kathleen Lights, I really love. Jordan Lipscomb. I could go on and on. Let's just call it those couple for now. Number 27. What is your favorite movie? Like music, I don't really know if I have a favorite that I could watch over and over and over again, and eventually not get sick of it. I do really love Jim Carrey. I could watch Jim Carrey, anything Jim Carrey. Nightmare Before Christmas, going back to the Halloween thing. I really love like romance movies, like cheesy romance movies. Like, what girl really doesn't? I don't know. Number 28, what is your favorite TV show? Going along the same lines. I don't know. I am currently watching Ozark. Me and my boyfriend just started watching Ozark. We are both addicted to it. I think it's really great. We previously, before that, were watching The Society, which was really good. I can't wait to see if they come out with another season because I don't think it was enough. I need to know what happens. And we also watched Dark, which was really great. We binge watched both of those. And I'm hoping for another season of that too. Cross our fingers. Let's see. Number 29, cats or dogs? Both, but probably dogs more. I grew up with cats, and while I was growing up, I didn't like dogs, which is so weird to me now. I don't think I liked dogs until I had my own dog as a teenager. My dad got a dog. He got a golden retriever while we were growing up, and I think that's where it all changed. That's how I fell in love with dogs. And I've been obsessed with them ever since. But both, I would have a cat or a dog, both preferably. Eventually, not now. I don't. I like to be able to travel and do things and not have to worry about an animal right now. Number 30, what phone do you have? I have an iPhone 8 Plus. This is where I'm reading all the questions from. I don't plan on upgrading anytime soon. It's fine for me. I don't care. Number 31, what was your first concert? I went to see the Bare Naked Ladies with my mom and my sister and my aunt. I don't know how old I was. We went to Canada's Wonderland. We saw them. I grew up listening to them. Both my parents listen to them. Obviously, my aunt listened to them. Um, I still listen to them today. I don't necessarily love their more newer music. Their newer music, um, but they're kind of always going to be one of my favorite bands, I think, because I listened to them so much as a child. Um, I also recently saw them again. Um, I think last summer, and my family was in town for a family reunion, and a lot of us went, so that was really nice to do that as a family again. Number 32. What was your last concert? Um, I took my boyfriend to see Incubus as one of his birthday presents. It was really good. He hadn't seen them in like 15 years. I have never seen them, so that was really nice. I almost said why I was started laughing was because we went to see this band called Soul Patch that we try to see as much as we can, and it's a local band. It's a '90s cover band, um, but two of their members are in this band called Every Time I Die, which they're from Buffalo. Um, so we like them also because that's one of our favorite bands as well. Um, so it was funny because, like I said earlier, my boyfriend likes to stage dive. He also likes to mosh, and people get really into more of that with the covers that they do because of the two guys that are in Every Time I Die. And one of my boyfriend's friends was a photographer for the night, and he came up by us, and my boyfriend thought it would be the perfect time for him to do a stage dive so he could get professional photos of it instead of me just holding my phone up taking an iPhone picture. That's not great, especially with people around me that are jumping around. And he ended up really hurting his arm. And I don't know if he will stage dive again. He probably will, but not for a really long time. But I thought that that was the last show I went to. But I remembered it was Incubus, and it was a really great time. Number 33. What is your biggest accomplishment? Probably doing this, honestly. Making my first video is going to make me being able to make more videos easier. I think I just needed to get the first one out of the way. I've been super nervous about doing it for a really long time, which is why I haven't. I think I'll be okay now. Number 34. What is your ideal first date? I really don't think it matters unless it's like, don't go to a movie. You can't talk to each other. You're sitting there in silence. Nothing like that. Nothing where you can't talk. Me and my boyfriend actually met on Tinder, and it took me a while for him to even give him my Snapchat or my phone number. I was very hesitant, even though we had really great conversations. I just wasn't in a great place mentally, I don't think. So it took me a long time to actually agree to meet him in person, even though we would stay up till 5 a.m. multiple times every week talking. But we chose to meet at a bar, which is probably not the greatest place for normal people to meet or go on a first date. You probably shouldn't be drinking. I mean, it gave me liquid courage, like I said. That's what I'm doing now. And I actually haven't been drinking as much as I thought I would, so that's great. But it was a local bar that we were both familiar with, which made me more comfortable in going there, knowing that I go there all the time. I know the bartenders, I know a couple of the regulars. Me and my friends go there after work all the time. And I had been working, so I met him there after work, and a couple of my friends actually came with me, and they hung out outside while I was inside talking to him, and the conversation went really well. And we ended up um, just talking together, even like we shut the bar down, and then we ended up going to this place by the water and just sitting outside talking until literally 9 a.m. And it was amazing. Um, it was probably the best first date I've ever had, and it's going on a year now, so that's great. I'm really happy. Number 35, what do you look for in a partner? Um, I always thought that I knew what I wanted, or I knew what love was in the past. I thought I've been in love in a couple different relationships that I was in for a couple of years each, um, until I met Dave, who is my boyfriend. Um, he has completely shown me a different side of what I thought love could be. He trusts me completely. I trust him. I've never really had that. Um, we're both very open and honest and can talk to each other about anything. He's very compassionate. He's very caring. He's very loving. He's hysterical, which that's one thing that I look for. They have to make me laugh. I love being goofy. Um, it's someone adventurous, which is who he is. He's always wanting to do something new, something exciting. We love going hiking together. Um, we just recently went to Virginia Beach for a week, but on our way, we stopped and hiked Old Rag, which when we finally got there and I saw how big that mountain was, I didn't think that I was going to do it. And I constantly asked him, what are you getting me into? I can't do this. I've never hiked a mountain before. Um, but he was very assuring. And I knew that he would be there with me the whole time. And it was a struggle at times. It took 7 hours. Um, it was so rewarding once we were finally up to the top. Um, we did see a bear. We saw a bear camping the week before as well, so that was kind of scary. Um, but it was definitely a challenge. I like to be challenged in more ways than just hiking a mountain. But he challenges me all the time, and he's wonderful. I love him. Number 36. Which one of your parents are you like the most? Um, my mom, hands down. I am my mom's twin. Everyone says it. We are so much alike. Um, ever since I was a child, even like going to school, they would tell me I looked like my mom. I think more now as I get older, we kind of act similar as well, and it's kind of scary. Um, but I love her. She's my mom, and she's great. I don't talk to my dad. I haven't in 12, 13 years. So if I'm like him, I don't know. Number 37, who was your first best friend? Um, growing up, I mean, I spent most of my time with my sister. I mean, she was a year older than me. We grew up together. Um, my first like friend, other than her, was this girl named Tara who lived across the street. Um, we were together every day. Um, the older that I got, I realized that she was a terrible influence. Um, when we would play at my house, she would steal things from me. And when I was at her house, I would find them, and I didn't know how to ever confront her. So the lesson, like more and more time went on, I would hang out her with her less frequently. Whatever, it happens. Number 38, tea or coffee. I love both. Um, I didn't like coffee growing up, like not as a kid, obviously, but my mom would always make us tea. Um, like black tea with a little milk, a little sugar, and I still love that today. Probably because it reminds me of my childhood. But I drink coffee every morning. I love it. I don't necessarily know if it does anything for me. I don't think that it keeps me awake because I can take a nap an hour later. Um, but for some reason, I feel like I need to have it every day now. 39. Are you single or taken? I'm obviously taken. Um, Me and Dave are coming up on our 1 year anniversary. I couldn't be happier. So happy. I've literally never been happier. And finally, number 40, this is where I'm going to end it because this is a pretty long video as it is. Number 40, what are some things you want to cover on this channel? I want to bring Dave onto it. I think he has got a big personality. I think that you guys would love him. So I kind of want to vlog a little bit of our lives, what we do. We do a lot. We try to do a lot. I obviously do my own hair. I would like to incorporate that. I do some of my friends' hair. If you want to see that, I just did my friend's hair 2 days ago. I love makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I do like to get ready, so I would like to film that and even practice more by doing it more. Because I really don't wear that much makeup day to day or to work. I don't think that I need to. I don't necessarily love doing it all the time. I'm pretty lazy sometimes, so. I also just started doing my own nails. They're not done right now. I just took them off. But I'm learning as I go. And if you want to see me practice and maybe learn a thing or two, let me know. If there's anything that you want to see, comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, I really love like the old videos on YouTube. I think that YouTube has changed so much. Not only recently, but in the past 10-15 years that I've been watching it. I would really love to throw it back and do something old school. I was thinking of, sorry, I'm looking at my purses over there. I was thinking of doing a purse collection. I don't know if that's something you want to see. I think that I kind of want to film it because I have had my purses in storage since I moved in February, and I would love to pull them out and kind of go through them. Maybe see the ones that I don't use as often and sell them, or give them away. So I'd like to do something like that. I don't want it to be anything like I'm bragging or anything, so I don't know if I'll actually do it. I'm a pretty honest, genuine person, and it wouldn't be bragging. It would just be showing my collection of what I have. Yeah. So if you guys want to see anything specific, let me know. If you, like I said, if you like this video, give a thumbs up. I will be posting a lot more now that I've gotten this first one out there, now that I'm more comfortable behind the camera. So subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. And thanks for watching. Thanks for getting to know me a little bit more. See you next time.